Hi there, my name's San and this is the start of a new channel of mine all about Teslas, and I wanted to start off this channel with a really straightforward basic video on how to make the sound system in your Tesla sound far better than what it is by default. Now a lot of people buy their Teslas and a lot of the Teslas have really great sound systems. Even if you just have a standard model that does not have any included subwoofer or kind of premium sound system that Tesla likes to call it, you can still make your sound system sound absolutely incredible, and the speakers inside your vehicle are really high performance speakers. So in this video I'm going to show you how to do that. Now even if you do have a Tesla that does have premium audio and a subwoofer built in like the default Model Y, then you can even make your car sound better than what it currently is by default as well if you haven't adjusted your audio settings. So I'm going to jump in the car now and show you guys how you can adjust this. And something to keep in mind is even if you are looking to adjust this, it will save it to your driver profile. So if there are other people that you share your car with, like your partner or family member, when they use their own profile, it will save or bring up their saved settings and it won't play the settings that you've used. So if people like different types of settings, then it's probably best to have different profiles, of course, with your Tesla. Now, if this video has helped you and you do find it interesting and you do enjoy this little kind of setting adjustment of your vehicle, do let me know down in the comments and do subscribe, as I'm looking at making lots of Tesla content. Anyway, let's just jump straight into this video. Here is how you make the audio in your Tesla sound far better than what it is by default. So whenever you're on any of your different audio sources inside your Tesla, you can just go to the settings icon, which you'll see here. So if we just bring this back down, you need to press that and then the audio setting button here. Sometimes you'll notice it up the top. Click on the audio settings and this is where you have your settings. Now if you do have a Tesla that has a built-in subwoofer like the Model Y or a premium sound system, you will have a subwoofer option here. Now all this is an equalizer, and by default yours will probably look like this if you have not touched it at all. Everything will be on default zeros. Now what I like to do is on the left you've got your bass and on the right you've got your treble. Your treble is kind of clarity when it comes to sound. So what I usually do is I start bumping this up a little bit, about 3 to 4, put on one of your favorite songs and do this while your favorite song is playing, and you can bump up the bass and you'll hear a bit more bass in these front speakers here, and definitely if you have a sub or premium sound system you'll hear the bass start to rise as well. And if you lift up the treble on the right you'll hear the clarity of the music or the audio, and you'll hear different instruments far more clearer coming through your entire sound system. Now you can also adjust these here. These are all different. They're kind of in the middle between treble and bass. I don't usually touch them too much. As you would have seen when we opened the panel, I had bass quite high, roughly about 5 is what I usually have it at, and I bumped these up just a little bit. But of course the best thing to do is just listen to a song that you like. Now this is a copyright free song because I don't want to get YouTube issues, but I can adjust the bass all the way down and it sounds like an alarm clock, or I can lift the bass up quite a bit and then we get a bit more of a punchier sound to the song. So this is no bass here. That's a bit more bass there. You might not be able to notice it, but it definitely sounds a lot nicer. And once again, you've got your audio clarity on the right with your treble. As you can hear, it doesn't sound very clear. Bump it up here and it gets far better. So in your Tesla, especially at the front, you have very good speakers. You might as well make good use of them, because if you just have everything on default here, then you're really not making the most out of your speakers. One thing to keep in mind is certain songs or certain audio that you listen to. If you listen to podcasts and you have your treble too high, sometimes it can be a little bit too crisp and a little bit sore to the ears when you're hearing people talking, especially as they pronounce like the letter S. Apart from that, you can go to your balance, and this is where your speakers are going to play from. Probably best just to keep it in the middle. You can play with this a little bit. Some people like to ride it a little bit further back, so the front speakers are quieter than the back ones. Personally, I just leave it there, and then that's pretty much it. So I highly recommend you go into your audio settings and adjust these at least to this kind of preset that you see here, and you should have better quality audio regardless of what kind of Tesla that you have. And trust me, it does sound a lot better.